College baseball is in full swing, which means the ping sound in the spring air is back. We go now to Nate Hansen live in the control room, who has more on WSU's best-kept sports secret. Nate, what exactly are we looking at?
Well, Danny, hiding in one of the many buildings on Engineering Hill is WSU's Sports Science Laboratory, and you may be surprised to learn the national role it plays in baseball bat testing. They say the hardest thing to do in sports is hit a baseball. Well, how about catching a scorching line drive traveling over 100 miles per hour right back at you only 60 feet away? Fortunately, this pitcher was able to get his glove up just in time, but others have not been so lucky. Over the past decade, WSU's Sports Science Laboratory has become a nationwide leader in measuring the power of metal bats to limit such dangerous plays from occurring.
The industry found that the bats were performing so well that the pitchers didn't have time to react, that home runs were astronomical. So in order to keep the game both safe and fun, they decided to lower that performance a little bit.
The lab began by testing bats for the Amateur Softball Association of America. In 2011, it began tests for the NCAA. That's the year the NCAA changed how it measures the power of a bat. Under this new standard, called BB Core, bat makers found they had to depower the bats they were supplying.
There was definitely a struggle at first when changing the BBCOR. You're lowering the performance.
By the old standard, bats were rated purely on the exit speed of a ball. That, though, did not take into account the fact that composite bats get more powerful with use.
We're getting closer and closer to the performance of wood.
According to a 2001 study, the ball exit speed off an aluminum bat was 9 miles per hour faster than that of wood. With the new regulations developed by the NCAA, that speed off the bat has decreased by 6 miles per hour, giving pitchers a better opportunity to protect themselves.
Yeah, the BBCOR is a slightly lower performing bat than the BESR, and it has good reason to be, and that's to keep the game safe as a number one and fun as well.
A 2007 North Carolina case study concluded that wood bats are 3 times less dangerous to pitchers. Still, Kensrud does not believe the NCAA will make the switch to wood anytime soon.
Yeah, the durability of metal and composites, I guess, outperforms a wood bat.
The new standard has transformed college baseball into a new game favoring pitchers.
I hear a lot of coaches, players, and read articles from various sources, and they have all said, yes, there has been a drastic change.
During the 2011 season, home runs dipped by 42%. Runs also fell by 20%. These numbers have stayed consistent through this season. Only time and research will be able to tell if the new standard limits plays like this. Now, the National Federation of High Schools actually adopted the NCAA standards last year because of the success in the college game. And although the future of bat testing is unknown, one thing that can be certain is that WSU Sports Laboratory will be involved. Back to you at the desk, Danny.
Nate Hansen live from the control room. Thanks, Nate.